Kensil Culture, Puppets, Props, Puns, Podcasts.
Hey, John.
What?
You know what time it is?
No, what time is it?
Well, it's time once again for our Grab Bag Mini Movie Reviews, okay? Where we pick out of a grab bag different VHSs and DVDs.
Oh, okay.
And we give you a little mini,
History behind
opinion
it.
behind it. We're not Cecil an expert, but, we're pretty good at it.
That's my colostomy
And look,
bag.
these are our vast archives of, used DVDs and VHSs, and which we have thousands and thousands. And
all right.
I did not know. The first one that John picks is...
An Andy Kaufman special, live at the Carnegie Hall. And is this the famous one? I don't think this is available on DVD or anything. This is the one where he takes everybody out for like breakfast afterwards.
This is the one where he takes everybody out for milk and cookies, okay? And they go and everybody gets on a bus, like, they had buses waiting outside of Carnegie Hall.
Can I ask you, did you ever meet him or see him?
I saw him only once, John, and this is when he was diagnosed with cancer, and
Yes.
it was out in it was in the improv of in Hollywood.
the Bud Freeman guy.
the famous comedy club, and he was there, and he had gone past us. But his head was shaved.
Oh.
And he had a mohawk. And this was like so
That was in the, he had pancreatic cancer or lung cancer. Lung cancer. He got lung cancer. He never smoked, like asbestosis. That's in the book. It said they filmed the Vegas special there for the 30 years of the improv.
uh-huh.
And that was the last thing he ever did with that mohawk on his head. It's in the movie. Oh, that's interesting. Very cool.
Yeah, the legendary performance, okay? Not to be confused with the legendary wit who I am right there. Hey, let me pick one,
Okay.
John.
All right.
We have this. Let me show the folks this. Yes, we recycle our bags here. I can be reused, okay? Okay? Even though there is a plastic bag ban in all the world now. So, okay, John, I'll pick this one. Old school, okay? I have, it's kind of, he's very funny. He's very funny, but it's, as a movie, it wasn't my favorite, okay? It was a little bit too immature. I know that you like this, John.
No. Here's some surprising.
Oh,
I only saw the first 5 minutes of that movie and the last 5 minutes.
You know what? I like all three of these people, though. I think they're all, Vince Vaughn is,
Ferrell.
I think he's misunderstood ever since he did that Psycho, okay? I think that people, and plus he looks like he might drink a lot.
But I know this movie is a giant, what do you call it? Like a man cave movie. Like guys love this movie. I got to watch it.
Look, on the back, okay, it has two.
Is it autographed?
No, I don't know if it's autographed. It might be.
What's the gold lettering on there?
Okay. Now it says, John, you're too immature to see this. Okay. It has hilarious bloopers and outtakes. I would like to see it because Will Ferrell's always funny. Did you see him do his recent where he plays
The Christmas movie?
he plays David Bowie singing. Come, they told me.
No, I saw that with John C. Reilly. Right?
Yeah, with John C. Reilly. It was great. Okay, it made me, very proud of him. But let's see what the next movie that John can pick.
Looking.
And this one, I would give 3.5 stars. Or is that how we're going to?
All right.
The Purple Rose of Cairo. Okay.
Woody Allen.
Woody Allen. Okay. I
liked it.
It was a little bit weird. I have to watch it again. I can watch it on the VHS. It was a little bit. He went through a weird stage.
Well, he was transitioning from he still had like a wild madcap humor, and he was getting to like a serious thing. But the movie takes place. It's about a Mia Farrow who looked kind of hot. Used to go to a theater and watch a movie called The Purple Rose of Cairo. It's a bull black to escape her evil husband and her crappy life. Well, in the movie, she's so enthralled with the movie. The star of the movie walks out of the screen and starts seeing her. They start dating. Played by Jeff. What's his name? The blonde-haired guy from Dumb and Dumber. Jeff
Daniels.
Jeff Daniels, right?
Who I'm going to say this, John. I met Jeff Daniels on South Street. He looked just like you.
Oh,
he had the same size head as you did. It was a very.
I've had mine altered.
But the Purple Rose of Cairo was,
like a little fancy love story. What was fun about it was because I had like humor for his old fans and like women, like a relationship. So you don't know if she's envisioning if the character really came out of the screen. Well, here he did. He did, right? So they keep showing the theater. Right?
And Jeff Daniels is so nice. He's like a hero. Everything he does is right, and he's
But look how fantasy this goes. The people on the screen can't continue on with the movie because the lead actor walked out of it. So they're talking to each other. They panic. Well, it's so bad, right? Because they keep trying to show the movie, and nothing happens. They're just waiting around for Jeff Daniels to come in. And here he's not in the picture. He walked out of the screen. They send away for the real actor, who Jeff Daniels is playing, to fly in from Hollywood to convince him to go back in the screen. It's a nice little touching little fantasy fable movie.
I found it, a lot of stuff in this phase. It was in this phase of Woody Allen's career. I didn't go crazy for it. Okay, there was some very good thing. It wasn't like Take the Money and Run or Bananas or things, which I was brought up on, which is basically Mad Magazine, Madison Avenue humor.
He was in the transition because he made like Zelig.
Like Zelig was cool.
The other one, Broadway was cool. Broadway Danny Rose.
I met the guy Broadway Danny Rose at the Tropicana, and they were doing a juvenile diabetes.
But it was pro. They wanted to give people juvenile diabetes.
No, it was at the Tropicana, and he was there as one of the guest stars, and they kept bumping him onto last because they knew he wasn't really a talent, and people like Debbie Reynolds was
that's
there,
like my
and,
wedding night,
and Tiny Tim was there, Alan Thicke was there, it was Rip Taylor and then Broadway Danny Rose, so he kept getting bumped, and I was like a sounding board for him.
Nick Apollo-Forte.
Nick Apollo-Forte.
Yes.
He's good. Hey, and that's our forte
wait,
right
how
here,
many did we do?
What?
How many did we do? 1, 2, 3.
We'll do one more, John. Here, we'll let you.
Look, I have a long white beard.
We'll let you pick it. Look out there, okay, so they know that it's not rigged.
All right. Look, it's weird because it's upside down. It's the big cult comedy movie, Super Troopers. People love it. They're very, very popular. They made Super Troopers 2. They're like a comedy troupe like the Kids in the Hall, when they stay in character. They made several movies like this. And
they were always funny.
Beer League.
Okay, a cop movie is either funny or it's Police Academy.
Oh, very, very interesting about it, though. I think I read somewhere that this has something to do with the TV series Reno 911. A bunch of idiot cops.
There were a couple of the same sort of character actors. None of the leads were actually in it from Reno 911. But how funny is that? I mean, that's and how can I mention the greatest cop? Not mention the greatest cop comedy of them all. Yes, I'm saying, Car 54, where are you? Okay.
People love that show. Who remember that, too. Quick, invent your time machines now. No, he's right, though. That show's very popular.
It's very popular, very funny, and, it's the Canadian sort of sense of humor in this. And I think that's they stick together up there because it's so cold. And Hey, ladies and gentlemen, that has been another segment of our mini grab bag review. Thank you.